For our African pattern design project, we're going to end up with a pattern to create a border on the outside of our artwork, as well as creating an artwork for the center. And when we're thinking about our patterns, just like we noticed in the patterns we were seeing in the fabric pieces, as well as in the creation of the shop, for the kente cloths, there is a limited number of colors usually within every pattern. If there is white included, you get 3 colors. If there is not white included, you could have 4 colors, just to create kind of that interesting scope of what we're doing. To start my African pattern border, I will need my art paper, which is this big sheet of kind of slippery feeling paper, and then I will need to have a little project paper as well. The first step is to find the middle of the big project paper and to kind of set that, the smaller one, inside there. So it's about the same on the top, on the bottom, and on the sides. So it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but find your best guess. Hold it steady and carefully with a pencil trace around the outside of that paper. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just trying to get a sense of how big that space is. So now you can sort of see that very, very light pencil mark to see where that is. So you just want to make sure that all of your marker goes inside of that line by at least a little bit, so that when we glue your finished art on top of the border, it is fully finished and looks done. So you can either start with doing all of your line work with a single color and then adding additional colors in, or you can start pattern designing with whatever color you're wanting to design with. You're welcome to do just geometric or just organic, or a combination of geometric and organic patterns. But the main thing with this one is that we are going to be keeping it symmetrical, which means whatever you do on one side, you do the opposite to the other side. So that is something that we are going to be kind of keeping with and building on as we go. So whatever I do to the top, I'm going to do to the bottom. Whatever I do to the left, I'm going to keep it opposite to the right. Now you'll notice I did make a little mistake with this one down here where it was off center. And I just fixed it when I colored the purple. And yeah, I'm going to end up with a little extra there. But when I color that other color that goes in the space, you probably won't be able to tell that I made a mistake and I'm fixing it. So let's see. Sometimes it's helpful to flip the whole sheet around to keep coloring. I'm pretty happy with how that is looking. I could go in and do even more if I wanted to, or color in some of the stripes or areas if I wanted to. But there is pattern in everything, and I only have those 3 colors of purple, blue, and my pink that I chose. So this works, and as well as the white. So this works for me.